Hey guys, it's Draft Eve, and I'm sorry I haven't been on for a little bit, but life gets in the way. I'm not one of those, lazy YouTubers who just don't want to do it. I just unfortunately have a lot on my plate right now. So anyway, let's get down to this draft. Alright? The draft starts tomorrow night. It's on Fox. It begins with Cleveland on the clock, which I guess you can say Cleveland's been on the clock. But I got Cleveland taking Josh Allen. I saw a report on Yahoo Sports today. They said where Cleveland is going is, according to team sources, they're getting away from Sam Darnold. They're leaning towards Josh Allen or Baker Mayfield. And I believe Baker Mayfield, he's got a lot of maturity issues that has to be worked on, and so I think Cleveland is kind of leaning more towards Josh Allen, and that seems to be the general consensus here. So I got 1, Cleveland taking Josh Allen, 2, the New York Giants taking Saquon Barkley, 3, I got the Jets taking Sam Darnold, much to Jet Central's chagrin. 4, Cleveland. When they're back, this could be a place where they trade down. I don't think so, because I think Cleveland has so much draft capita that they don't have to trade down. I think they can work on getting their team better, because draft picks do not win games. If draft picks wins games, the Browns would be 3-13, would be 13-3 every year. But having 20 picks in a draft doesn't win you a game. Having 20 players wins you a game, or 52 if you want to be technical. That's what wins you a game. So I believe Cleveland has to get better. They have to use that fourth. I believe they'll get the edge rusher, Bradley Chubb from NC State. And 5, now this is where I think Denver has come out and said that the 5 pick is up for sale. Arizona and Buffalo seem to be the 2 who have been the most active on trying to trade up. Arizona is obviously desperate for a quarterback. Buffalo's obviously desperate for a quarterback. I mean, they can go and probably still get Lamar Jackson somewhere around 12, 15. But if they want, a Josh Rosen, who I think after this, Josh Rosen is probably the 3rd best. So I got them going. So I got him going somewhere in this. So I got Josh Rosen going in this 5 spot here. The quarterback out of UCLA to Denver, Arizona, Miami, or Buffalo, depending on the trades. And I don't like to speculate on trades. I don't like that's the issue I have with mock drafts, is that sometimes they just get weird when it comes to like trades and trade rumors, and they'll just throw. I've seen Miami as far up as 4 on some of them. I mean, so I try not to speculate on those trades. But if there is a trade, it's going to come around the 4 and 5 area. 6, Indianapolis, who got the Jets pick after trading with them so that the Jets can move up. I believe Indiana, the Indianapolis, they need to protect Andrew Luck. That's the one thing Andrew Luck has not had since he's been in Indianapolis, is a good, stable offensive line. And from what I see, the best guard is Quentin Nelson from Notre Dame. So I got Indianapolis taking Nelson. 7, Tampa Bay. I think they're going to take Minka Fitzpatrick, to anchor that defensive secondary. And in that division with Cam Newton, with Drew Brees, with Matt Ryan, cornerback play is, and Julio Jones, and quarterback play is extremely important, especially in that division. Chicago, I think they have to get, I believe they have to get the kid their quarterback, whose name escapes me right now, I believe they have to get him some weapons. I believe that offense is too stagnant. So I believe they'll go after the top wide receiver in this class, Calvin Ridley from Alabama. San Francisco, I actually had to look up to see, but it seems like the consensus there is that they're going to take a corner. So I got them taking Denzel Ward, cornerback from Ohio State. Oakland, I got them taking inside linebacker Roquan Smith from Georgia. Miami, Buffalo, this is where, it could get weird. This could go, Denver, Cleveland. This could go in any subtype order. But since I said I'm going to keep it this way, I got Miami taking Baker Mayfield. Then Buffalo taking Lamar Jackson. Washington here to anchor that defensive line. I believe they got Alex Smith, who's captain checkdown, so he doesn't get sacked all that often anyway. So you don't really have to worry about much with the offensive line, even though their offensive line is something they want to work on. I believe you can get a good offensive lineman in the second round, where you can't miss on Marcus Davenport if you're looking to anchor your defense. From Texas San Antonio. 14, I got Green Bay, adding another offensive weapon, taking DJ Moore from Maryland. And Arizona, I don't exactly have a beat on what they're going to do. So, I had a question mark there. But I believe Arizona will not keep that 15 pick. I believe that they will trade up somewhere. They'll trade up or down. I just don't know where. And as I said, I don't like to speculate on where these trades are going to be. And another team of note is Pittsburgh. They really got to start looking at the post-Roethlisberger years. So if they can jump up into this middle ground here, maybe with a trade with like San Francisco or Oakland or something, that would definitely benefit them in getting a Lamar Jackson or somebody, or maybe even a Baker Mayfield if he falls around that area. So those are my picks. So those are my predictions and my thoughts on the NFL draft on the top 15. What do you think? Leave your comments in the comment section below, and thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time.